How's it going, everybody? I missed. There you go. How's it going, everybody? We are back. Representing a good-ass day today. It's a Friday in California. And so we're going to be playing some... yes. We're going to play some Rogue Trader, just to chill. It's going to be a short stream. I am going to have to leave at around 7. But until then, we are going to have ourselves a good old time in Rogue Trader. Sorry about that. I was just fixing my shirt. Nobody clip that. You're not allowed to. It's not for you. It's for the ladies. What's this? There's an all-time high discount on Azrael's Tear. Is this a cool game, or is this like a fucking puzzle game? It's like a puzzle game. Yeah, this shit a puzzle game. Ew, bro. Ew. Role-playing adventures, solve dozens of, First-person heads-up display. Each character you encounter, including mutant dinosaurs, threatening knights, and obsessive ghosts, boasts a distinct personality and history. Realistic sound design? Yeah. Yeah, no thanks. No shooting, no thanks. Video games have to have guns or a ball. I'm not a lady, no. You are a woman. As the quartering says, whammon. I'll have to see what this is gonna be. Because there's a new season pass, right? And it includes a bunch of customizations that are new. 7 hairstyles, 4 custom augmetic implants, and then it's going to be 2 major story expansions with new locations, mechanics, 1 new companion each, and at least 15 hours of gameplay each, right? So, we'll see. I might get it when the time comes. So, wait. Let me switch there. So, 1 is, delve into a secret vault curated by Trazen the Infinite himself. Discover Trazen's obsession with the Von Valancius dynasty and choose whether to disrupt or fulfill his plans. Explore a glimpse of his fabled collection. Claim priceless relics. Face off against guardians that defy understanding. A new companion joins a retinue with a distinct combat style that reshapes battlefield tactics and brings a new quest line, new mechanic implants that can be used strategically in battle, and a deeper dive into Necron conflicts. Okay, you know, we'll see about that one. Trazen is one of my favorite characters in the setting. He's always either incredibly humorous or incredibly threatening and badass, and personally I love that. And then Processional of the Damned. Venture into the Processional, a massive otherworldly graveyard of ships lost to the void. What begins as a search for riches turns into a descent into the unknown. Navigate shifting corridors, avoid ancient traps, and uncover strange truths that defy logic. A new companion joins your crew, someone shaped by this impossible place. This expansion introduces a new story, mysterious new region, unique enemies, and some fresh gameplay mechanics. Neat. But let us proceed. So, last time, we had just gone to Governor Viat's estate, cleared the place out, yelled at her a little bit, and talked to some of the people. Surviving rebel claims their leaders are hiding, coordinates the attack against a definite vector of movement for the rebels, making it possible to narrow the search area. The berries of a plant that grow outside of Genesis cultivated areas were found among the rebels' equipment. So we kind of have an idea of where they're going to go. And there's also this shit. Alrighty. I think we're pretty much done around here. Let's head back to the Void ship. That'll cure everybody who got injured. Ellen Tuck. As you once sought my help, now I am seeking yours. The time has come to dispel the final shadows on our path. I have hidden the truth from you. I know a great deal about those who are disturbing the peace of the local ruler, and I also know where they are hiding. Allow me to show you the way, on the condition that you bring me to them. Your kind are usually a bit better at bargaining. Always offer what can't be obtained with torture or thrones. What an unexpected and suspicious revelation. Perhaps my admission does sound like that, but please believe one thing. What propels me now is much more important than my earlier silence. If everything you have discovered, everything you have learned from your kind, they are all traces of the same calamity. A calamity that will eclipse all of the strife and wars on the face of this world. All the signs were plain to see, but I was here, and the monkey failed to recognize the coming storm. Please follow me, Malachi. You must, if this world truly matters to you. What calamity are you talking about? You're still holding back information. I will reveal the truths very soon, but not here. Not in the place where it seems evil has made its nest. Have patience, Elentok, and trust me. Well, I was beginning to get bored without living targets to shoot at. Please restrain your bloodlust. While I am with you, nothing will threaten us. Let's go, Elentok. I pray to the gods that we are not too late. Alright, I guess these people stay being hurt. We can't go back and fix them yet. I would like to, though. Can I? Yeah, I can. And then I could just go there directly. I do want to try this out, but I also like her having the... I like her having the bolter. And it does deal like an extra 4 damage against fucking 90% of our enemies, so sure. Sure, fine, whatever, fine. Wait, that was the wrong button. That was the wrong button. I just wanted to go back and sell some of the stuff, and see if we could get our hands on some more fat loot. I like loot, especially if it's fat with a PH. PH fat. Okay, yeah, I got some ship components for you, but not that much. It's not enough for anything. We can't really afford any of these items, so we'll leave this for later. Not a bad one. Stormbolter. This is a really good one. We're already almost at the end of this one. The Explorators also have a bunch of heavy armor and shit. This is actually pretty good. This for you. You're kind of hard to level up. All right. Now that everybody's fixed up, let's actually go forth. To the rebel base. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. Forwards! Forwards! Elmo tells you to go forward. I don't even know if that's a good Elmo voice. I've literally never once.
These forests my home for a time, but I still feel myself a stranger here.
Uh-huh.
I suppose it's because the jungle is ever so slightly hostile to visitors. Speaking of visitors, Lord Captain, have you ever, in all your infinite wisdom, considered setting up a resort for rich folks here?
No. I have literally only ever been here now, so haven't had the time. I'm sure you understand.
Did I mention that my whispers tell me jokes? Jokes that, once said aloud, make your eyes bleed and blood curdle. Talk about black comedy.
Damn it! We're under attack! Kill the intruders! Arr! Stop! Lower your weapons. Hold on, brothers. I'll call for backup. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Is that meant to be like an emote or something? Okay, killed that guy. I'm gonna do forewarning on him. Do that for Iliot. Buff up the back line. Let's put this here.
Was that you? Or
You missed.
Indeed, victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
Isn't he supposed to hit back? Weird. Okay, so let's see here. That guy's the most dangerous one, so I definitely want him dead. Nobody else is that threatening in particular. Do this to increase that. Damn! Clean the dude's clock.
Purpose.
Go ahead and slice them all. Why did she get an extra turn? Oh, wait, I know why.
Death shall reign.
I know why. Because she has the thing that if she, if somebody kills
Triumph.
an enemy that doesn't have one of those like marker things on him, even if one of the marker things, like one of the bounties on him, even if she doesn't have the thing to make it so allies
How about no?
that kill her targets give her an extra turn. She gets an extra turn. She just can't attack during it.
You jest, surely.
There you go. Fight's over. A hunting rifle. This is better than what you have? By quite a bit, actually, huh? Yeah, you can go ahead and have this. Since you're mostly sitting at the back. You can't use this, can you? Nope. She can only equip Eldari equipment. I'm not certain which way of these is the way forward, but I think it might be this one because of the... Thank you, dropped your phone, by the way. Down we go. Actually, let's put Abelard right here. Malachi is gonna go down. Alright. Birdie goes up. Mark this guy.
Will do.
Quickly buff everybody here. Very nice. That guy's gonna die at the end of his turn. But I'm still taking away his seeing privileges. Yeah, I know. It's kind of fucked up to just blind somebody randomly, but fuck him, you know? If he didn't want to be blinded, maybe he should have made his saving throw.
Blood-soaked tribute.
Let's do this for a little bit of extra defense while being shot at now. Okay. So, there's this sniper right here. I'd like him to die. Also mark this guy. And this guy with his melt-a-gun. This ends Iliad's turn. So close, dude. Almost dead. Anyway, when this guy dies, I want her to go again, because he's gonna die.
Let's make it quick.
My exile has not
Ooh,
ended yet.
boy.
Here we go.
Go ahead and buff her.
My, it's time for them to run, my sweet.
The hell's this? Life bait. Ah. Well, let's give Iliad another turn. I'm afraid that this is probably gonna miss.
weakness is hidden from my sight.
Why didn't she get a turn?
My vow is to serve.
Weird. So this one can't miss. Now Iliad gets to go again. And she goes again. My mustache is itching my nose. Got that combat servitor there. He's gonna create problems in a bit, I'm sure.
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
So I could just delete these guys. Might as well. Go ahead and... Can't. Alright, buff her instead. Let's put this down. Try and reduce the damage we're gonna take. Okay, I don't think there's anybody here who's threatening her. I mean, she could take... She can miss. Yes, absolutely. That is, in fact, inside of her purview. Missing. A 95% chance shot. Why do you only get... Oh, right, because this was, it was a hot on the trail, thing. I need to increase the range of this, because holy shit, dude. Go ahead and hit a Death Waltz. Go ahead and cut this guy to bits.
What a satisfying demise.
That's 3. 4. I guess it was 5. Okay. No line of sight. Where could she have line of sight? From here. So, boop. Take the guy's head off, please. Very nice.
Let's get to it.
Oh, hey, Abelard, it's finally your turn. Bash that guy's brains
I
out.
took care of this one.
Appreciate it.
I will do my duty.
You've got a problem? I've got a price.
Have I already done prescience on her? Yes, I have. God damn the damage. Hello, how's it going, Lawrence? Lawrence? How's it going? Not a lot of damage, but it still hurts him. We're down to just that guy, so it's like, whatever. Blow him up. Good job, everybody. Proud of you.
You are authorized.
Alright, these guys. I have no idea why that stopped there. Did they say anything? Stop, my kin! It is me! Ah, that's what she said. Alright. We weren't even able to fix the wound, but... we'll make do. Ah, dumbass. Bro. Kinda peeving me off a little bit, you know?
Isha, heal my wounds.
Took his head just clean off. I swear on Cain's riven heart, Muarin, you will pay for your treachery. May Morai Hag sunder your fate and cast it away. May the blood of Eldanesh flood your throat. Well, who knew a tempest was raging beneath that unruffled surface? Hirlit closes her eyes, sucks in a breath through her teeth, and quickly murmurs something. When she opens her eyes, her face is once again a mask of cool serenity. She looks at you and begins to speak, this time in low Gothic. Please excuse me, Ellen Tuck. I allowed the turmoil in my soul to win out over my reason. A slip like that could cost me more than you can even imagine. My very soul. I must be more careful, even in the face of treachery. Who is Muarin? What treachery are you talking about? Muarin is the one responsible for the rebellions against the ruler of Janus. But allow me to tell you everything from the beginning. We call ourselves the children of I don't care. Destroying an Adari craft world is a serious achievement. I'd like to shake the hand of whoever did it. A destroyed craft world? Hey Malachi, if we get the chance, we should check this place out. Even if the craft world was blasted to bits, anyone who finds a piece of it will make a fortune. An angry vox crackle interrupts Jay. However, Pascal confines himself to this threatening gesture, obviously not wanting to bicker in front of the Eldari about who has the right to plunder the world of her kin. His green visor flashing with interest, Pascal carefully clarifies, which border, exactly? You don't need to know that, Iron Monkey. I am aware of your looting practices. After the calamity, the Liliathan offered my kin a sanctuary, a place of respite in the ruins of our ancestors, under the canopy of the forests created by the wisdom of our world singers, living alongside your kind who reap the fruits of our labors with such vulgarity. You came to Janus along with the rest of the Eldari? No. My path brought me to the Liliathan later, by another route. It was Muarin who welcomed me here. He was one of the surviving Farseers of Kruderact. Kuanact? He was with a handful of Asuriani who had escaped death and found the path here, to the destroyed cradle of our kind. They were outraged when they saw how the Monkey had ravaged our flourishing garden. How are your kin connected to the uprising on the planet? The Asuriani do not enter battles they cannot win. However, it is within our power to direct the currents so that the elements themselves wash obstacles and enemies from our path. And so it was in this case. Muraran, the Farseer from Kruderak, saw a future without the Monkey, and we followed his lead. We simply used the Monkey's passions against them. Their love of freedom and anarchy. Their love of domination and violence. Stoking enmity between servants and rulers is easier when your targets are governed by emotion rather than reason. My kin became military advisors to the Monkey, who rose up against the ruler of this world. I had a different mission, to become Vincenza's handler, since the rebels would be unable to get to her until both sides were sufficiently weakened. The ruler of the humans had never seen a child of Asurian before, and so she accepted a lie about a degenerate branch of Monkey dwelling far from their own kind. Why would a handful of Xenos go to war against the whole planet? You can't kill everyone. You struggle to understand the children of Asurian, and I do not blame you for that. We are too different. You really aren't. Monkey walked blindly into the future. We choose the path, guided by our Farseers. Kruderak was the birthplace of the powerful watchers of things to come. Our leaders were selected from among their ranks, and their word was set in stone, unshakable like the universe itself. Muaran, our leader here, is one of that group. The children of Asurian are subject to his will, and he is subject to the will of his visions. Muaran saw the Leviathan in a vision, suffering and crying out to be cleansed, and we did everything we could to rid the maiden world of the Monkey. Our lives, our desires, all that is dust compared to the light of the path Muaran has chosen for us. At least that is what my kin believe. I used to believe it too, until recently.
Dicks!
Fuck you. Bastard. Jump scaring me while I'm mid fucking drink. Why are you telling me all this? What's brought on this candor? Can't lie though. That's good timing. That was good timing. Yeah. Fuck you. Alan Talk, you're right. By the way, clip that. Obviously, it was funny. I'm sure the YouTubes will appreciate it. Your arrival has thrown my paths into disarray, and lifted the veil on the truth that had been hidden from me. Salem Thresh, Chew Thrust, the Asalash. Disfigurements, it seems you can't. What? Vistenza Viat, the governor who has duly served the dynasty and the Imperium for decades. Malachi, I hope you'll not stand for such scurrilous slander aimed at one of your finest servants. Ah, Xenos. Such wonderful creatures, Shireen. Just before we came, Pointy Ears spent her days serving the governor. The moment the wind changed, she started regaling us with tragic tales about her people's dismal fate and the world's plights. And we humans are to blame for everything, naturally. Although there is a grain of sense to her words, I will give her that. If Vistenza is to blame, then why haven't you gone to the palace and killed her already? There's only one crime graver than serving Salem Thresh. It is betraying the children of Asurian for her benefit. Muaran saw the paths. He beheld the future. How could he not see the dark stain on its face? How could he fail to do everything in his power to rid the Leviathan of this canker? Before I rip this poisonous seed from the Leviathan's body, I will make Muaran answer me. Maybe Vistenza is tainted from consorting with the archenemy. We will have to find out for ourselves. Perhaps the signs I uncovered have failed to convince you. I pray to the gods that other proofs, something more comprehensible to you, will emerge to sway your opinion. Salem Thresh is deceitful and cunning. She subtly penetrates the soul, offering false perfection, luring victims into her web with promises of a wicked ideal. The ruler of the Monkey perhaps does not even know that her soul has been corrupted. Well, if we want to meet with the leaders of the uprising, we better keep moving. Yes. I really do wish I was playing as a warrior. I like playing warrior way more. Like, single hit that fucking nails somebody for three halves of their maximum HP is always more fun to me than just hitting them a bunch of times. First time in combat, the Archmilitant reaches 0 wounds while under the effect of... Let's go with this one. It's clipped. Appreciate that. Okay, so let's see this. Whenever the Familiar becomes the target of an enemy's attack, the Overseer has their damage dealt increased by 2%. That's not bad. Whenever the Overseer uses Overcharge, their Familiar gains plus 30 to its key characteristics for 1 round. The next round, the bonus becomes plus 10 and lasts until the end of combat. That's pretty good, actually. Whenever the Overseer uses... What's reactivate? That's the revive them, right? Yeah. This is a good one. Whenever the Overseer uses their archetype ability, the Overseer and their Familiar gain plus 1 deflection. We'll go with this one. Yeah, it's the same. Meltagun. Who here can use it? You can. But I kind of prefer you with a plasma. We'll keep the Melta. Melta's really strong and really useful. Marksman Rifle. Loot that guy as well. Grab that. Gotta make sure we grab everything. And this is backwards. I always get confused in this area because I always think that's the optional area, but no, that's the way forward. And I want to go to the optional area first.
Embrace true power.
For the loot. Oh, hey, look, it's the remains of the person that left to go get backup. How'd that work out for you, buddy?
Who would have thought that the lowly Jai Hedari would become part of the rogue trader's retinue? The Exalted One is...
Oh. Fuck. I meant to save, but I quick loaded. God damn it. God damn it. I meant to save. Fuck. Fuck. Honestly, though, I kind of want to... I really want to respec my character. I know, the... Playing as Blade Dancer is fun, but you know? I enjoy being the guy who attacks once or twice a round and just does insane damage with it. So, I'm gonna save quickly. I'm pretty sure I've got Toy Box installed. I want to do this on stream. Toy Box Rogue Trader. I'm fairly certain I've got... No, I have not downloaded it. Alright, so... Let me see. Let me make sure. Rogue Trader, how to change... Is that like a cheat engine? Yeah, kinda. It's more like a save editor. Want to use the toy box mod to change the initial archetype from Operator to Officer. Just wanted someone to confirm if this level 0 respec doesn't break the game. Level 0 works fine, just make sure you are on the latest version from the GitHub. Nexus is outdated. That's good. Finally done submitted 20-minute application after 3 hours. $20, 3 hours. Did you apply 900% the effort? No. Based. Just had to translate my CV. Ah, okay, yeah. Understandable, honestly. So... I assume I have to download the whole thing, right? No, the source code is probably just if I want to, like, mess with it. Alright. Extract this. And... I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to extract it onto the data folder for Steam. So Steam apps, common, scroll. There it is, Rogue Trader. She answered before I was on stream. We're in the same room, I can hear him. Okay. Was not already named. Zero Toy Box 0. Please rename it to that. Launch the game at least once. Note the game comes with its own built-in Unity mod manager, so you do not need to install another one. Okay. So, we've already saved, right? Yes. So now I need to relaunch the game. Honestly, though, mostly wrong already makes you better than most clairvoyants in real life. Like, let's be honest. Most clairvoyants in real life are entirely incorrect. Okay, so now. We can show this. I don't think I have anything, like, incriminating here. I don't have any horse porn or lolly porn in my computer, so it should be fine. Launch the game at least once. Okay, this actually wants me to go to user profile. I'd rather not show that for obvious reasons. There you go. All other animals are fine. I specifically mentioned horses because it's a thing that happened. I was specifically calling out a streamer. Okay, so I want the stuff from the toy box one in there. Nevek call means that the audience recognizes who you're talking to. You should know who Vosh is. He is significantly more famous than I am. And it is noticeably funnier if I don't have to say who he is. And everybody just knows. Oh no, not Vosh. Yeah, like that's what I was talking about. With the horse cock and lolly shit, you know. Okay, so this actually did it. This actually did it weird. So, localization, info, alcat modification, type box, DL is like, okay. And so this says to copy the folder. So let's create a folder. Call it 0 toy box 0. This goes in here, and then this goes in here. Then launch, and you may need to hit Control F10 to see the mod manager window, load a save, or start a new game to get the most out of the mod. All right. So now we just need to launch the gamey. We launch the gamey wamey, and shit should be fine. And I'll be able to just turn my Blade Dancer into a warrior. I like wearing the heavy armor, bro. I like it when enemies shoot at me and it does nothing. Way more than when, you know, enemies shoot at me and I just... Woo. We'll wait. Actually, sometimes when it does this, just crash it. Whatever. And just end the process. We'll try again. Here's hoping I didn't break the game. I shouldn't have. It just does that sometimes. Tank cuck, apparently. What you mean, tank cuck? If you start doing random shit while it's trying to launch, the game crashes. This has nothing to do with what we just did. It's just the game's finicky. We'll still be going Warrior Arch. We'll be going Warrior Arch Militant. It's a class combo that I like. I can't read chat messages because the fucking Steam thing is blocking it. Let me check it on my phone. See if you guys are still bullying me, being mean. Fucking hell. Everybody's laughing at me. I just like being a tank. You guys are mean. We're always bullying you. It's how we show love. God damn it. Literally so mean to me at all times. Might need to restore files. No, you don't like being a tank. You like being strong, and if facing damage to do damage is what you get off on. I like being a tank that deals damage. It's like World of Warcraft warrior vibes. The thing is, the Blade Dancer is the one that deals damage to itself in order to deal damage to others. Yeah, okay. I don't know what the fuck is happening, but some bullshit is happening. Let's do a verify on the installed files. We don't got no Rogue Trader being freaky here, do we? Hmm. Yeah. I put it inside of the Unity mod manager folder. It shouldn't be a problem. My favorite thing is trying to, keyword trying, avoid damage by either dodging or any other means and doing damage to what I get off on. Yeah. That's fair. As a warrior in Rogue Trader, I can both avoid attacks by parrying or blocking or just getting out of the way, and I can also dodge. But it's like, I don't know. Blade Dancer just it's not scratching the itch for me, you know? And I don't know if I'm being weird about it, but I enjoy being the warrior class, especially for the protagonist, right? Because then I can have everybody else in the party be specialists in their own field, and I can have a party of interesting people with all sorts of things. And my main character is just a warrior. He is capable. He's a good leader. He's got all this stuff, but like he's a warrior first and foremost. I think that's interesting. I like that dichotomy. I think it makes for good stories. I'm about to be bullied. I just know it. Like I said that and I immediately see her begin to type. My feelings are about to be hurt. Of course, you do you. You project yourself as the warrior in those stories. It's better than projecting myself as the useless little shit that needs to be saved all the time. Can't do that if the protagonists are specialists. Oh! That is actually so fucking hurtful. That is so mean. That is so mean to me for no reason. What did I do to deserve this kind of treatment from the people I care about the most? Just called you basic. Exactly, bro. Not just that, she called me useless. She said I got no specialty. My specialty is fucking bitches up. How about that? Fuck. This is so fucked. You guys are mean. You love fucking bitches up. Exactly. That's why I like taking a big ass sword or a big ass hammer into the melee and just beating people up. No, because you said I can't identify with a protagonist who's a specialist because I identify with a protagonist that's a specialist in combat, and then I have other people whose job is to do other jobs. You're mean. But the game really doesn't want to launch right now. Oh, is it gonna launch? To be fair, fucking Melania with a great sword with Lion's Claw, tanking all her hits and dealing more damage than she dished out is fun. Exactly, bro. That's the vibe I like. It's why I really like it when games give you the option of going all the way light or all the way heavy and having both of those being equally viable, especially like later on with okay, we got it. We got it working. Especially later on. Okay, yeah, this is working. On. Needs a restart. Okay, so we'll restart the game. I want to play in Borderless, by the way. Oh, it's in Borderless? Yeah. It just contains the mouse. I need to specifically tab out. You know, that thing that I keep complaining that Space Marine 2 doesn't do. Because Space Marine 2, for whatever reason, if you're playing on Borderless and you tab out and you tab back in, it sometimes doesn't contain the mouse. Are you fucking me in the ass right now? What the hell? We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Like, the least you could do is ask before. You're not just like fucking, you know? Fucking chill out. I don't. I do not want things approaching my butt with intention of entering my exit hole. Like, no shame whatsoever to people who enjoy that stuff, right? Like, it just couldn't be me. Just not gonna touch it. But come on, bruh. Let's get it going. Play some Night Rain today as well. The new Augur Everdark is fun. Yeah, I was hearing a bunch of people saying bad stuff about it. I saw some Storm Ruler gameplay, which seemed fun. It was literally the Storm Ruler from Dark Souls 3. So, oh, ad starting. Adu Izu startingu. Basically, only have one way to play. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense why people would be bitching about that. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, man. It's a staple. It should be in the game. Because it's like, it's a thing. Being taken to that fight is more valid to deal damage. Being tanky overall is much more valued than dealing damage in Night Rain. In any game, actually. Like, survival trumps damaging enemies. Like, if you're dealing enough damage that you don't have to worry about it, 100%, right? It still says it needs a restart. And that it has errors. And it is Storm Ruler, but it also has basic attacks. Nice. Okay, so. This is version 1.5.8p. Which version is here? This is version 1.7. Oh. So the version that we were just using was the outdated one. Hooray. Yeah, replace those files. Yes. That's probably what it was struggling with. Should work now. But yeah, I saw some like gameplay of like a Revenant holding it to the side, and then it gets like blue lightning, and then it just slices down, and it throws a little beam of lightning at the the auger. So you know. So far, honestly, I think that the coolest version of that fight was in Elden Ring with the giant spear. That shit was cool. And it was especially fun beating that fight in NG+7 without that stuff. I will say, I do wish that and I know this is controversial. I know people disagree with me. I'm still right. Um, I do not like the way that in Shadow of the Erdtree, you have to collect all of these little different items in order to fight the bosses, and 90% of their difficulty is not the actual fight itself, it's how bloated all of the numbers are. Like, you have random guy number 47 that somehow has more health than fucking Radagon and hits harder too. It's like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Commander Gaius was one of the hardest bosses in the game, not because the fight itself was interesting, not because the fight itself was fucking hard. His attacks were difficult to predict. He was interesting to fight. No, it was purely because every time he touches you, your health disappears. And he has more health than fucking Godfrey. Why? You know? Alright, everything working. Everything working. Alright, now we do a continue, and we turn our boy into a real man. I am gonna look at our skills though. Just to get a little thing going. I do like that it's significantly easier to a gimmick fight as a gimmick fight than any in other FromSoft game. That was a weird way to phrase that. But I understand what you mean. That is indeed what I hated the most in Shadow of the Erdtree as well. Everybody fucking hated it. That's the thing. Everyone hated that shit, and somehow we all have to pretend that, no, it was actually good. No, it wasn't. No one liked that. No one enjoyed that. Nobody liked it. Everybody was bitching when the game came out. And now that you haven't played it in fucking months, you've recolored all of those memories to fucking not be that way in your mind. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? Okay, so respec from level 0. Yeah. And now we go here, and we're able to make the change. Do I have any heavy armor to give this guy when we do this? No. But heavy armor would slap. Okay, so let's respec him. My retinue and I are in need of training. Yes. Why didn't this... Why isn't this letting me choose? Ah, there it is. Athletics, breach, okay. So, thick skin. Crowd kill. Weapon skill. Reckless. Max out weapon skill, then max out strength, then max out toughness. In that order. Oh, I don't have the strength for it. There it is. Carouse, which is the toughness one. Deal extra damage against attacks against enemies that have attacked me based on toughness. Plus 10 movements till the end of the turn, and I don't provoke. No. This is better. So is this. We always take these two. Extra crit. We'll take field medic. Weapon skill. Sworn enemy. We've got heavy armor. Let's get it will not die for some extra wounds. Weapon skill maxed out. Carouse maxed out. Epicenter of Slaughter is nice for temporary wounds. Reckless Fury now guarantees critical hits. We probably won't need this, honestly. We'll go with open engagement. Extra toughness and Combat Master, so enemies don't get melee superiority, which is just flanking. There you go. We are going Arch-Militant. Grab Cautious Approach, extra dodge and parry. Broad expertise is nice. Critical versatility increases crit damage. Dependable increases armor. Armor might be the vibe. Don't need that one. Focal point, plus 15% damage to targets that have a priority. We'll start with Dependable, then we'll get the other one. Wildfire. Dueling Master extra parry is nice. Nimble extra dodge, less nice, but also nice. Power Weapon Expert is definitely very good. Where is Flash Fire? There it is. Strength for damage. Bonus damage of Surefire Plan is increased by 14%. We could get Broad Expertise or Crit Versatility for extra damage. Yeah, let's go with, Extra crit damage is nice. Athletics maxed out, and Strength maxed out. There you go. Very cool. I don't have any heavy armor, but we'll figure that out. I have heavy armor. And I think you can take this one now. We're not bringing Abelard anymore, we don't need him. Probably bring an extra gun. Damn, so you hate Abelard, is he? No, 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 he's awesome. You know what? Fine, sure, fine, fine. Abelard can come. Fine. I don't necessarily need the extra Medicae anymore. It doesn't really do that much for me. But now, this counts as an Arch-Militant thing, which is nice. There. Alright. Let's go. Base stream. Thank you. Thank you. I assume that's because I said Abelard can come. Double warrior vibes.
I considered these forests my home for a time, but I still feel myself a stranger here.
I suppose it's because the jungle is ever so slightly hostile to visitors. Speaking of visitors, Lord Captain, have you ever, in all your infinite wisdom,
Rip that guy in half.
I will level you.
It's especially funny because I had Iliad shoot that guy, and now she's saying, "Stop! Lower your weapon! You shot that guy in half, Iliad!" I don't think they want to talk to you right now. So we've got Malachi advancing with Big Sword, and we've got Abelard advancing with Mason Shield. Explode that guy's brain. Increases perception, that's good for her. You missed, pussy. You missed, pussy. Mods, twist that man's nuts. Yeah, me telling Abelard to fucking... Abelard? Inform this man how dead he is. Abelard just starts beating on him with a fucking stick. Everyone's like, is that what he meant? And like, Abelard's like, I don't fucking know anymore. Abelard has lost complete control of the situation. He just does whatever I say. So where's the sharpshooter? There's the sharpshooter.
The spiritual prognosis is favorable.
Wow, that was bad. Fucking Commissar came with his own right hand, man. Yeah. Kane is awesome. Like, I think that now, with how popular Warhammer has become in the, past few years, this is literally the perfect time for a Caiaphas Kane, maybe not a novel, but definitely a show about the character. And I say not a novel because, My bird! You fucker! Iliad! Take his nuts off right now! Thank you, Iliad.
No more.
Okay, so now. Death. Death.
If I must.
We do this. Oh yeah, that feels good, man. That feels good to just fucking hunker down. Why didn't you shoot? Fuck me, that must... That it's like... The gun just comes up, there's a flash and you're dead. Getting flashed to death must be fucked, honestly.
Request approved.
Fuck you, you say. No, 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 I said fuck duh. I said that a situation that we had observed was fucked.
Indeed.
On it.
Is the guy still alive?
That is beneath me.
Hold on.
Add to cargo, because cargo vroom. And go ahead and... Wait. Use this one instead.
Oh, thank you, Sharin.
Ain't nobody use grenades.
The world trembles beneath my
Gaslighter.
feet.
Fuck me, that must... That it's like... The gun just... Mean. Calling me out in public, in front of my adoring viewers. Really toxic, not gonna lie. How dare you prove me wrong with evidence? Literally, how could you? Fuck! I did it again! I wanted to save the game, and I fucking quick loaded again! What's the button to save? It's 8. Why do I keep going for 9? 9 is never save, it's always load. What am I doing? We haven't done shit today. Well, we respect the character.
Lord Captain Theodora and I once landed on a green world similar to this one. 2/3 of the team perished in the jaws of wild beasts, while the rest died of fever.
There are worse beasts lurking in this jungle, and they don't have claws and fangs. I can hear. They have a leader among them, and he is closer than you think.
It's me! I'm the leader! Haha! You've been betrayed! Fuck you! I could never. I could never betray you, Abelard.
Was that you?
Struggles are
You lived through that?
Take you down.
Will do. Anything else?
I want to see if I can one-tap this guy. Almost. He'll die on his next turn, I think. But I will take away his seeing privileges, fuck him.
My prescience has failed me.
Ow.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
When that guy dies, I want her to take another turn. Damn!
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
They are fucking us up right now, holy shit. Okay, so. Cut these guys down.
I need no guidance.
Do this.
It will be done.
Let's do this. Make sure she doesn't die. She the bird. Then Idira blow that guy's brain out his ass. Why didn't you get a... You should have gotten a free turn.
But of course,
Ah, there's a free turn.
you cannot force me, Elantak.
Kinda wish I could, because you have line of sight for that guy.
Trying, monkey.
Alright, up the bird goes. Really fucked up how they just landed every fucking shot and just annihilated Pascal's ribs. Is there any way here that I can get line of sight? Nope. Nopers. Oh, yeah, there was. I forget that I don't actually need line of sight, I just need proximity to use that.
Initiating bioreformation protocol.
I must. Thank you.
There. And this time we saved, instead of loading the game. Like a dummy wummy. Like a stupid little dumb bitch. Lorzinos. Loot the gat. Up we go. Medicae. Of course, that was clearly mauled by a large predator, but you don't see any signs that the creature gorged itself on his flesh out. Appears the beast did not kill this man out of hunger. Rippers. Rippers the grippers.
Who would have thought that the lowly Jai Hedari would become part of the rogue trader's retinue? The Exalted One is truly generous.
I used to think the same way when I first fell in with Lady Theodora. You'll get used to it eventually. Want me to show you the way to the least worst watering hole on the ship?
Least worst is crazy. Like, I would expect we have at least a couple of good watering holes. Like, there's really no good place for you to get a good drink on the ship. Recoil reduction is nice. But these creatures were once so timid, so reticent. Could the seed of evil truly have taken root in them as well? Those are Laceraxes, idiot. Timid is not the word for them. Buff. Yep. Yep. Rip J. Or Jai. Why did it deal 0 damage to her? Momentum changed by -2. Reason. What the fuck? Negated by what? Oh, the psychic body glove? Oh. Oh. That was gonna be a crit. That was gonna hurt feelings. Somebody was gonna be aching. Alright. Good. Shit, that was stupid. That was really fucking dumb.
I will triumph. Purpose
Stab self.
guides me.
Do it again. Heal. A little bit more protection. Charge this thing. All to try and get its attention. Blast them on the side. Weird times to live in, huh? Yeah. You talking about the last video I put out? Yeah, that shit kind of fucking retarded.
On it.
Pop him. There you go. I was like, why isn't she? That's why. All right. Go ahead and heal them. And level up. Can use both. That is very good. Allies in selected area also gain dodge, parry, and armor. Weapon skill. There. Number of attacks equal to the number of prey in combat. These attacks are equally divided among all the prey in the bounty hunter's line of sight. The attacks always hit and always score critical hits. So, like, the way to deal the absolute most damage with this thing is to have 3 bounties up and only be able to see 1. Right? Because the number of attacks is equal to the number of preys. but the attacks are equally divided among all preys that are in the line of sight of the hunter. So if I can only see one, I just blast the same guy 3 times for 300% damage. For 400% damage, actually, because it's plus 300%. Crazy work. Kureizu. Kureizi worku. Straight deleting a bitch. I really wish you could turn off armor as well. Like, that coat looks so good. It's part of the reason why I prefer to wear heavy armor. Because, like, the light armor doesn't look nearly as good.
Did I mention that my whispers tell me?
Shut up.
The absurdity of your struggle amuses me.
Are you ready to die?
Are you? Okay. So first things first. Buff self.
Was that you? Or will do.
Fucking annihilate that guy. Blind the sniper. What just happened? Perils of the warp. Zapped everybody.
Show me what you got. Scared yet?
Let's get to it.
Okay, so a lot of guys there. Honestly, I think the best thing I can do is just massacre this dude.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Wanna bet? There you go. And if anybody happens to kill that guy, she gets an extra turn. Hold on. Let's get to it. Fuck. Damn, bro.
I feel the breath of silence.
Fuck, dude. Got annihilated.
Ruin beckons. I need no guidance.
Let's do this. That'll cause him to shoot, probably hit an ally.
Don't get too cocky.
Annihilate that dude's brains. Reposition this.
Anything else?
Oh, because I did this. That was dumb. Fuck. He's still blind. Blind that guy as well.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Just a minor setback.
How much damage did he even take? None. Because it was all, it was all in the... Jesus Christ.
That is not my destiny.
Put this up.
Hold on. My reserve. Let's get to it.
Feels so fucking good to just not give a fuck. Like, oh, you're shooting at me. Okay, and? I'm supposed to give a fuck? I don't. I really fucking don't. Try again. Pussy. And that guy's gonna negate a lot of the damage I would deal. Just hit him with this. Fine.
I will triumph. One.
There you go. And now if we get back up here, I'll be able to do Daring Breach as well.
Function successfully terminated.
Ow. Stab self. Heal self. Stab self again. Die. I didn't realize that I could have just made the attack. Hey there, how's it going, Batista? Welcome. We're doing some Rogue Trader gaming. Got Abelard over there beating the shit out of that thing. Almost dead. Feels good. It feels really good to be back playing a warrior, man. There are no words to describe how good it feels to be back in the clothes that you feel most comfortable with, man. It's awesome. No words. I'm pretty sure combat ends here. Which is shitty, but, you know. Those were a lot of words for no words. My bad. I am a streamer and I am yapping. My bad. I won't do it anymore. What do you mean I have head trauma? Actually, no, that makes sense. What's up, Inferno? We're just doing some Rogue Trader gaming. We'll have to leave in a bit.
I understand your intent.
Because I am going out with
I
the
am
disembodied
not your
girlfriend
serious
who was
pet.
bullying me way too much. But overall, pretty good right now. Pretty good. Blah, 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 blah. We've had all of this conversation. Nobody here uses automatics. I mean, I guess you don't have any boots, so might as well give you this. Or we'll give it to her. At least for now. Extra dodge. This is based on perception. I believe her perception is higher than anybody else's. Interesting. Alright, well, thankfully Malachi only has head trauma, and it's not like he's using his head for anything, so his body is still quite healthy. And that's what matters.
Intriguing.
Some stuff over here. I almost quick loaded again. I would have screamed.
One and it's done. Must be my smuggler's instincts.
Okay. Pascal, do that thing we keep you around for. Do the tech you sting. Increases where agility and athletics. Who here has good agility? You have good agility, but that's because it's being increased. I think we'll give it to... I guess I might as well give it to you. But yeah, it is so much more fun to play as a warrior. Wait, no, I'm not allowed to talk about this because I said I had no words.
Corruption soaked into the bones of the lost ship may have imprinted itself on the souls of your servants, Elantark. I hope they were thorough when they performed the
You're allowed to.
rituals.
Without being bullied? You seem to admit you were
One
wrong.
of the shuttle pilots died by suicide shortly
I have no words that
His
properly
body has long
transmit
since
the
been
feeling.
incinerated, though.
That
So
doesn't
there
mean I'm not gonna
is-
try. Civilian pattern auto gun. Like, I am in fact allowed to try. The links meant go to not admit wrongdoing. If I admit I'm wrong, you'll hold it over my head for the rest of my life. I can't do that. 3 years from now, you'll remind me of, hey, you remember that time where you admitted you were wrong? And I'll be like, damn it, I did. Fuck. If you admit it, I will forget this conversation. Honestly, at this point, I'm just, it's too far. Like, we've taken it too far. I can't take it back anymore. It's a pirate software situation now. There's nothing to do. There's nothing I can do. Hey!
I just subscribed because, yes.
Big dub to Batista. Appreciate that shit greatly, my dude. You are a goat. You are one of my elite employees.
Shame.
You are now one of my elite.
And done.
Master Statue depicts one of the gods of the Eldari, an ancient Xenos race that once inhabited vast regions of the galaxy. Looks like a bitch. Yeah, I greatly appreciate the subs. Didn't know an audio would play. Could have written something funnier. That's okay. Next time. Next time you can think of something funny. Alright, let's get this going. He's got a shuriken pistol! Heretic, kill his ass! Wait, I'm even worse, never mind. Monkey, you should not have been here. Muaran, I am calling you to account. You said that the great danger threatening the Leleathan lurked in the hearts of the Monkey, in their greed and ignorance. And all the while, another enemy was looming over this world. An enemy whose tracks you should have seen in things to come. Salen Thresh, she who thirsts, is threatening this world, and you hid it from us. Answer me. Did you or did you not behold our greatest foe in the Leleathan's future? Did you lie to me? Iliad the Outcast. You left the path that was set out for you. You brought unknown Monkey to our refuge. And now you speak to me with unseemly anger. Your long wanderings far from Kruderak have altered your mind and tainted your sight. I can say nothing. My wanderings are the path I have chosen for myself. Far from the walls of Kruderak, I have seen and come to know things that no other Eldari could hidden away in a craft world their entire life. Why do you deny my words about Salen Thresh? Is it because you were lying to me and my kin when you showed us the true path? This Elantark was the first person to discover the coming of Salen Thresh, one of those whom the Monkai call Chaos Gods. Without him, I would still be deceived by your words about destiny and the true future. Monkey revealing paths. It's ludicrous. Monkey bring pain and strife. In our time and for all time. How can you trust a Monkey after what we taught you? After hearing the sorrowful song of the dying world? It was not chance that brought Kruderak down. Monkey destroyed our ancient home, stripped us of our defenses, doomed us to wander amidst the cold stars. It's so funny, because, like, the Eldar are constantly going on about how ignorant humans are. Because we treat all aliens as if they're the same, as if they're all enemies. And then over the crime of one human ship, these guys have just damned all humans and want them all dead. Night Rain when? Bro, that's like the third time that you asked for Night Rain in 2 days. We'll probably play some Night Rain maybe next week. Maybe on Tuesday. We'll see. I do want to try out the new boss fight, the new Augur, but we'll see how that goes. Even if Kruderok was destroyed by humans as you claim, I imagine you gave them perfectly good reason to do so. Or it could be that your uncontrollable hunger to destroy everything in your path reigns over your every thought and deed. We weren't the ones who declared war on you this time. You came to our planet and tried to shit all over our dinner. You are playing with words and avoiding the question. The Leviathan is under threat from our eternal foe, and yet you're more concerned about the presence of the Alantark than the corruption that is flowing through the veins of this world. Did you never consider that your war might simply be hastening Salem Thresh's triumph? Perhaps the ruler's servants, in their efforts to protect her, will resort to more and more instruments of corruption. You left Kruderok in our darkest hour to gratify your ego. You came to us on the Leviathan, and I accepted you as one of our own. I even gave you a real purpose, Iliad the Outcast. And you dared to insult me, a Farseer. It was a mistake to let you on into our circle. You have turned our efforts to survive into dust with your own hands. I am a child of Asuryan, Muaran, not a plaything in the cold hands of fate, which you claim speaks through your mouth. My choice of path is no worse than yours or any other Eldari's, and my path calls me to fight our true enemies, not eradicate the Monkey. If it comes to it, I will stand with them, for this Elantar can see what you are blind to, Farseer. Let's cool our tempers and try to speak calmly about this. Iliad the Outcast is as beholden to her emotions as you, Monkey, are. Isn't that why she abandoned her true path, and after years of wandering, her Asuriani blood has run dry and become more like yours? Speak, then, if you have something to say. It's funny how he accuses her of being ruled by emotion when he's the one on a vendetta. Do you not see? Every breath your kinsman takes is riddled with corruption. He resorts to lies, obfuscations, and accusations, all to save his rotten little soul. Kill him. You want to save the Leviathan, don't you? The Alantark is right. I mistook the wicked intent in your heart for stubbornness and vanity, but no Farseer would ignore the threat from Salem Thresh, knowing what it means for this world and its soul. No, there can be only one answer. You have betrayed us, Muaran. You have joined her side. Oh, ad has started. I'm going to take this chance. I'm going to grab some water, and then we'll come back and ventilate Muaran and all of his cronies. All right, BRB. Also, it hasn't appeared yet on here. Oh, you were waiting? You didn't click share? Why not? Yeah, you can click share. Wait a second. Let me
Bullying tax.
Bullying tax, yes. You have to be a subscriber in order to bully me more effectively. Probably 1 minute left on the 60 minutes. You dare to accuse me of such a thing? You have lost your mind, outcast. Stop treating my path as if it were a curse. My path is not a mark of disgrace. It was what saved me from dying along with Kruderok, a death it was doomed to suffer by your empty predictions. You foolish wretch! You have exceeded my patience. Your path ends here and now. No. It doesn't. Alright, Idira. Blow his nuts out his ass.
Was that you? Or...
Bow! I should have done this. Sight privileges revoked. Which one of these makes her harder to hit? This one. Dead. Wait, why does an Eldari side with a heretic? Oh, because I convinced her that her Farseer was the one that was heretical. You can't be a heretic if you're not going to be good at convincing people that you're the good guy. It's all about being good at tricking people. So we stab ourselves.
Pathetic.
And then there we go. Missed! Pussy! Die! Not yet, not yet. Give me a second. Un segundo. Did I skip her turn? She didn't get a turn. Idiot, I mean. Weird. Weird, weird. Alright, there's a grenadier guy right there. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him now. Welcome to melee, pussy! Brah! Oh. Told you I was gonna kill you. So the last thing we did was stab ourselves, so now we do this. Nice. There you go.
Two are better than one.
Very nice. Missed. Dang it.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running binaric override. My battle.
Very good. Any more that are in line of sight of her? Nope. Nope. Alright, well, that guy dies. I want you to take an extra turn. Straight cheating. Alright, we're getting an extra wave of Eldari Guardians. Oh no, whatever will I do? Bro, she deals so much damage, bro. The only problem is that... why can't she shoot?
That is beneath me.
She should be able to shoot. Eh. Weird. The only problem with it is the fact that against machines and stuff, this can't be used. Because it's psychic damage. Makes it a little unreliable in some circumstances. Neither one of them have guns, but yeah, go ahead and play them. Ah, there's the thing that I was looking for.
If it serves your cause.
I will not fail the craft world.
Oh, he was stunned. Hello, I am here to introduce you to the glorious world of melee combat.
Delight my master.
Now, how was it for you? To me, it was humorous. Can I shoot that far? No.
I reject the very idea. Suffering is part of the trial.
Target can't act. But you, can you act? There you go. The bird is really nice. May the gods guard us against pride and wandering in the vagaries of fate. You dispatched the enemies of the... Are you alright? Alright. I am overcome with grief and anger and anguish. But if I give free rein to my emotions, I will be drawing the thirst of she who is already entangled in Leviathan, and it seems befuddled the mind of the one who is called to lead my kin. My kin have trusted in the visions of Farseers for millennium, to show us our path amidst the stars. But throughout my life on Cruderak, I have too often seen knowledge of things to come, as changeable and capricious as deep water currents, weave chains around the bodies of those who fear to enter murky waters. That is why I became an outcast, renouncing the traditions of Cruderak and leaving its confines to seek out my own path. Perhaps Cruderak's demise filled Muarin with so much sorrow that it poisoned his mind. Or perhaps it was hatred for the Monkey who desecrated the face of the Leviathan that plunged his mind into darkness. Or perhaps Salem Thresh herself was toying with the Farseer who had found himself amidst her poisoned gardens. I will never learn the answer to this question. But perhaps if I uncover the secrets of Cruderak's demise, I might be able to lift the veil even a little on this mystery. There's nothing more to be done here. Time to return to the shuttle. Wait, Alantok. Before you leave these forests forever, take me with you. The distant suns. The tale of the children of Asuryan on the Leviathan is coming to an end, but somewhere out there among the cold stars of the cosmos that your kind calls the Expanse, there are others, deprived of home, lost, suffering. We can help one another, Alantok. You will be my wings, and I your wounding spear, and your voice of reason should you encounter my kin. If that is still not enough, I promise you a wondrous reward, Alantok. The treasures of my world hidden in the vastness of space in exchange for the rescue of my kin. If you remain true to your word, and do not go back on our covenant. You do not like for boldness. Even your request is worded not as a plea, but a treaty. But I like it, so we have a deal. Do not forget that the Leviathan still needs help. Vistenza Viat must be slain so that the maiden world can live. And remember your promise, Alantok. When we leave the Leviathan, it will be to go to the distant stars. Muarin saw them in his visions, and they sang mournful songs about the fate of my people. I will fight beside you until the Song of the Stars turns into a funeral lament. Alright, Muarin, what you got? What do you got for me to take? Alright, let's see here. So, the Singing Spear gives plus 15 willpower, goddamn, bitch! Oh, it's the same as this. Heh. So it gives Consign. With divination, psychic powers have a 50% chance not to increase veil degradation. Enemies suffer minus 10 penalty to resist against psychic powers. Telepathy, discipline. Actually, a minus 10 is really nice. The 50% chance to not increase veil degradation, really good. But that minus 10 to resistance test is so tasty. It's just a regular old sword. She does not, in fact, have that much willpower. Though this armor does look nice. I like this more. The ranger outfit more. I'll probably want to give her, like, needle guns and stuff that'll, like, debuff our enemies, rather than stuff that deals damage. But for now, she can stick with this. Add to the cargo, make go vroom. Let's finish looting all these guys. It's not like they're going to use any of it. I am very much hoping that we can actually end up corrupting Iliad. That would be the coolest. Like, I think that there are ways. And as much as I think that some companions should not be corruptible, I think that some should. Like, for example, the Inquisitor. I feel like the Inquisitor should end up becoming our enemy. Or maybe, I know that the Space Wolf does if you're all the way heretical, but I don't know how that works. I don't know how that's going to work. So, you know, nobody spoil. Alright, take your nuts. I don't have nuts, so I can spoil. You haven't played the game. Like, if you were to spoil it for me, I would actually be very happy because it would mean that you've played the game. I can read a wiki, don't test me. You wouldn't.
True power.
You think I don't know how much you enjoy finding a story out for yourself? Like, don't play with me. Don't play games with me. Come on. Did I fail this one? The fuck? Spoilers bad, yes, spoilers bad. Backseating allowed, no spoilers.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, she's failing it. I simply forgot the information in those. I've seen review videos for Dragon Age and Mass Effect prior to playing those trilogies. There's a difference between a review video and like an outright spoiler for a story moment.
Damn it.
Oh no, 3-hour-long reviews. Did you watch it attentively, or was it second monitor content? There you go. You weren't paying full attention. I need yapping to draw. Every time I try to yap at you while you're drawing, you immediately stop drawing and stare at me. So clearly it needs to be uninteresting yapping. Because if it was interesting yapping, you would simply pay full attention to it, right? God damn, bitch. It's a 45% check. Exactly. It needs to be something you're not going to pay attention to. It's a topic that you like, but you're not paying close enough attention to it to remember anything. The giant stone hand covered in ancient runes clearly radiates with warp energy, faint but strong enough to make the skin on your face tingle. Oh, look, that's all you figured out. You figured out nothing else from that. From a minus 55 check, really. Had my warp specialist stumped. Alright, let's return to the void ship. Sell all this garbage. Okay, so what's your problem here exactly? Oh no, I wasn't. I was simply stating that if you were to actually look at a wiki and see the fucking plot point that you're trying to spoil me on, it would spoil the story for you because you would remember it. Because you would be paying attention to it. And it would not be something that you would do because you would not enjoy doing it. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, this is really good. That's insanely good. Okay, so you get... Yeah, I'm gonna give you these. Goodbye, sniper's gloves. You will be missed. Heavy flamer. Goodbye, Vindicator Flamer. You did work for a couple sessions, I think. I think I used it once. Whenever the wearer suffers a trauma in combat, if they have more than 0 wounds, they immediately regain 26 wounds. Oh. And extra dodge if your weapon skill is high enough, and it is. Huh. Alright, whenever the overseer... Oh man, I should also respect Solomon because, oh my god, this pisses me off. Fellowship is a dead stat on this guy. And, you thought I was upset that you paid attention to me? No, I want you to pay attention to me. I like it when you pay attention to me. It makes me feel happy. I don't think the all text and burn effects from any source inflicted on the execution enemies ignore... Oh, that's insane. This is even stronger. All enemies in combat immediately suffer. Oh, this is the best one, actually. Like, immediately poison, burn, and envenom. Poison, burn, and envenom. Poison, burn, and bleed everybody. Just fucking shit on everybody. I don't have anybody who could benefit from using the Melta-Gun. Yeah, I'll probably want to do that. Can you check if your parents are on their way? While you're doing that, I'm gonna take the opportunity to respect Solomon. So he's a soldier. We're gonna go with demolition. They haven't said anything, but I'm gonna leave and get dressed now. Okay. You can go. Ballistic skills. He's a shotgun user, so he doesn't really care that much about bursting. That's what he wants. He wants stuff like this. Concentrated fire. Wait, double slug. Shotgun attack allows the arbiter to make 2 single shots against the same target. Oh, these are good. I want concentrated fire first, though. We'll take this after. The shotgun attack has 10% additional armor and inflicts... Fucking shit, brother. Toughness is equal to half their equipped shield's block. Armor piercing by purpose, law and order, lawful intervention, mob just... What's this? God damn. Attacks made on others' turns deal 13% more damage. Comparing combat attacks with a ranged weapon. That's not bad. Mob Justice, Pacification Procedures, Pillar of Law, Shotgun Mastery. This is the one that I wanted, so we could have a two-handed shotgun and a shield. Rack and Ruin. Yep. Big stuff. Demolition. Rate of fire doesn't mean anything to him. Harder to dodge attacks is good. We'll take this one first and then this one. Rapid reload. Very good. Revel and Slaughter. Easier to use. Agility for demolitions. We'll take Grisly Adjudication. So we've already maxed out Demolition. I'll give him Medicae so he can heal people. Perception, Strength, Willpower. Fucking... I guess Strength so he can use heavy armor. Eventually. Actually, does he give a shit? He doesn't give a shit about heavy armor. I'll still give him the heavy armor. Yeah. They did say they'd be here by 1930 though, so I'll be ready by that time. Okay, I'll be finished by then. Strength, fuck it. God damn it. Shit. Fuck. What's this? Mob Justice. Allies in a cell, more damage. Pacification, can throw a grenade that does not deal damage on impact. 0 AP does not count. After the arbitrator uses a heroic card? No. Because that almost never happens. Against one is Lurkin. Right. Have a nice lurk. Appreciate you. Lurkers are equally or... like, equally valid. We'll take Stronger Together. It's a really good one. This is good for a soldier. Second Skin is nice. Medium armor does not reduce dodge. We'll go with this one. It's based on ballistic skills. I don't think there's anything else I want here. So we got defensive measures. Dual weapon combat doesn't mean shit to him. Instant retribution. It's not a bad one. Fairly certain shotguns count as physical projectiles, but I can't leave right now. Extra attacks opportunity are nice. Better to die for the Emperor is even nicer, though. No heresy, though. He doesn't need Xenos or Lore Warp, but this is very good for him. Oh, shit. Fine, we'll get extra toughness. There you go. What do you count as solid? Yep, we're definitely doing that. He is... Yeah, he's got his own... Because he's an arbitrator, so he can actually specifically take this. Choose an enemy in their line of sight. Cybermassive immediately dashes that enemy, performs a special attack. Target suffers double rending damage, must pass a test or fall prone. Removes the effects of apprehend and protect. Choose an ally in the line of sight. Wait, no, I wanted this one. Apprehend. These replace the one that I actually want him using. So we'll get him advanced tracking instead. Because this increases his damage as he advances towards enemies. Make him tougher. Overcharge. Ballistics. Chainmaw. Each subsequent hit scored by the Cybermassive against the apprehended enemy deals plus damage based on his strength bonus. We still don't have a familiar, so you know, but he's based on strength. We'll go with Chainmaw. More ballistics. We'll get Double Slug. Where's Demolition? Demolition. Each ally within a minute has their resolve increased. Yep, resolve increases are always nice. Agility. Solid. Reduce enemy crit chance. Actually, maybe toughness. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Sure. Then, if I can't, never mind. Rudder calibration. First use of the Overseer's ability to cost -1 AP. Sure. Demolition maxed out. And there you go. Very cool. What? Ah. I was getting worried. Glyto gets this thing. And this gets thrown away. Glyto's a good boy. He's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Alright, anyway. Let's, There you go. With that taken care of, I will probably end up making more use of him now that we need somebody for demolition. And we no longer need Abelard for athletics. So we might move with some of these other people a bit more. But with that being said, I do have to go. I have now 15 minutes to get ready for my in-laws to come and pick us up for dinner. So, I hope everybody had a good time today. Thank you to the subs, thank you to the follows, thank you for the clips, thank you for everything, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful time today. I'm going to drop you guys off with somebody else. Who am I going to drop you guys off with? We've got Ringtail playing Subnautica. We've got Fandy doing some iRacing. Tomato doesn't let anybody raid him because he's mean. Gravy's playing League. I would never do that to you guys. We got some Nims playing Hunt Showdown. Sniff's playing Us. Got Razi playing WWE. Redclaw's starting soon. He's going to be live in 4-ish minutes. You know what? Let's raid Redclaw. I'm going to drop you guys off with him, even if he is not live yet. And I will see all of you dudes on Monday for some Dark Souls 3 No Dodge. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun doing that. Not really. I'm going to cry on the outside and the inside. But that's going to be your problem to deal with on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers. By the way, check out the YouTube because a video went up today, and I think it's some of my best work in terms of editing and humor and all that stuff. It's regarding the bullshit with the internet. Some of you guys mentioned that during the stream, so make sure to check that out if you haven't already, and I'll see you, dudes.